Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all amazing. On today's video, I want to revisit the Marshall JCM 2000 DSL 50, an amp that I've used a lot live. It is probably my favorite Marshall amp of all time, one of my favorite amps that I've ever used, and one that just kind of gets the job done in a rock and roll context. You've got two channels with separate gain and master volume controls, shared EQ, and each channel has two different modes. Now, when I've talked about this amp on the channel previously, I have mostly focused on the second channel, red lead 1 and red lead 2, but lots of you left comments talking about how you mostly used it on the green crunch mode, so like the secondary higher gain mode of the first channel. And we're gonna live there today because this definitely gets you some classic Marshall tones, and it works great as a pedal platform as well. I'm just gonna use my PRS Custom 24, which has the 5-way rotary, a Seymour Duncan JB and Jazz set in here. I've got the presence on 0. I've got bass, middle, and treble all at noon. Classic guitar player syndrome right there. I think Marshall realized that and made this amp sound really good with the EQ set there. And then I've got the master volume around 3 and the gain at around 7 on here. I'll just let you hear the bridge humbucker and then one of the parallel modes on here, because you get some really sweet edge of breakup tones that clean up really well, and you can get really chimey tones out of the split mode on here. Check it out. Very cool. Now this guitar is pretty bright, so I'm going to dial the treble back a little bit. I'm going to bump the bass and the mid-range here, especially for those split modes. I've got an Origin Effects Cali 76 compressor and a Past Effects elastic mattress flanger in front of me. So these work really well together with these settings on that split mode for kind of classic clean sounds. Check it out. I like that combo a lot, excuse my squeaky chair. Alternatively, I can throw something like the Electric Eye Audio Mud Killer in front of it. It's basically a tube screamer with a high pass filter and some extra kind of features in there in front of it. And I'll go neck pickup, and I've got a pretty sweet driven lead sound. What I can do from there is I can actually take the gain all the way up to 10 on there, and then I am going to adjust the amount of gain on the pedal, and it does start to get pretty wild. little bit dark sounding, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring the treble and the middle up. I'm going to cut some bass on this now. We get this. Now, if you pull out some mid-range and pump out the bass on top of that in a split mode on this, you get a pretty sweet bluesy kind of tone. So there's a very quick look at the crunch mode on the JCM 2000 DSL 50, a mode I'd kind of previously neglected. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and if you're still rocking a DSL, please feel free to tell us all about how you're using it. The other great thing about this amp is you still got that red channel on there, and with a boost and with the guitar and drop C, it can do some really great chunky stuff. So I will play you all out with some of that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on the video if you want to support what I do here on the channel. Links in the video description. Cheers!